What's up everybody, Prepared Guy here once again, and today we're taking a look at the Olight Baton 3 Pro. Upon unboxing you'll find the manual, a magnetic charging cable, a metal L-dock, the light itself, along with a 3.6 volt 3200 mAh 18650 rechargeable lithium ion battery. The B3 Pro is made of aluminum alloy, is IPX8 water resistant, and it also has a 1.5 meter impact rating and weighs just over 100 grams or just over 3.5 ounces with the battery on board. I'll leave the tech specs from the manual on the screen now just in case I leave out any details, so pause the video here to see those details. During my runtime test on the 1500 lumen turbo mode, the B3 Pro ran for 2 minutes before ramping down to the 600 lumen mode for an additional 2 hours and 54 minutes, before stepping down to the 120 lumen mode that quickly ramped down after several minutes to the 15 lumen mode and then back down to the 0.5 lumen output for the remainder of the runtime test, for a grand total runtime of 9 hours from turbo before the battery became completely depleted. However, only about 5 hours of that is what I would consider usable light. During my thermal test in the 1500 lumen turbo mode, the B3 Pro reached a max thermal output of 123 degrees Fahrenheit or 50 degrees Celsius after about 2 minutes of use. During my recharge time test, the B3 Pro took 3 hours and 10 minutes to fully recharge from completely depleted using my Olight MCA charging adapter. Now let's take a quick tour of the modes and general operation of the Olight Baton 3 Pro. Alright guys, now we're going to go over the modes and general operation of the Olight Baton 3 Pro. So very simple operation to use the Moonlight mode. That's 1/2 of a lumen. You just hold down the side button and it will drop into that, and that's a 120-day runtime on that mode. We're going to step it up to the 15 lumen mode with a runtime of 100 hours. Then we're going to step it up again to the 120 lumen mode with a runtime of 17 hours. Then we're going to step it up again to the 600 lumen mode with a runtime of 3 hours. And then we're going to double tap into the 1500 lumen mode with a runtime of 2 minutes before it steps down to the 600 lumen mode. And then it's going to last 177 minutes or 2 hours and 57 minutes. And then it's going to drop down yet again to the 120 lumen mode with a runtime of about 25 minutes from thereafter. So not too bad at all. Then you have the triple click, which is the strobe, and then obviously you hold it down, lights up once, and it goes into that good old-fashioned Olight lockout mode. Do the same exact thing to take it out of lockout mode. And now you can see we also have a pocket clip, magnetic charging port. It's basically almost the exact same thing that it's been for years now. In fact, here's a comparison. This is the Olight Baton Pro original, and then you have the new Pro 3. So that's what those look like side by side. And then you have the S1R Baton 2, which was the one technically before this one. So this is what these three flashlights look like together, guys. And as you can see too, you have the turbo mode here, 2000 lumens. Obviously it's way brighter, but pretty comparable. And now we're going to test the proximity sensor from about a foot away. Slowly creep up. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 11 roughly inches. We'll take it back here. We'll do 1 foot and we'll slowly go in. And there you go. The proximity sensor has been activated at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 inches from the object in front of it. And now we're going to do the proximity override. So you have to hit the override within 5 seconds of it dimming. So let me give you an example right now. I turn it on, it dims, right? You hit it again, and there you go. But if you turn it on, it dims, and you hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's do 6, 7, there we go. I won't be able to override it. See, it dulls right back down. So that's the proximity feature on this light. Another cool feature about this light is it does have a couple timer modes. There is a 3-minute and a 9-minute, and this is how you access it. You press the button, turn the light on, and then you press it once, and then on the second time, you're going to double tap basically, but on the second tap, you're going to go 1, 2, and then you're going to hold it. So this is how it's going to work. 1, 2, you hold it, it will flash twice for the 9-minute, and then 1, 2, hold it, and it'll flash 1 for the 3-minute. So we're going to put this and leave this on for the 3 minutes and see if this actually works. So as you can see, the timer feature actually does work, which is excellent. So let's take it outside and see what it looks like. The Olight Baton 3 Pro has a max beam distance of 175 meters or 574 feet in the 1500 lumen turbo mode. It also has a max candela of 7900 CD with an optional LED color tint of neutral white between 4000K and 5200K, or a cool white LED tint coming in between 5700K and 6700K. For this review, I chose to show the neutral white model coming in somewhere between 4000K and 5200K. The B3 Pro also has a CRI of 70. So this is the 0.5 lumen mode. I'm approximately 1 foot from the circuit breaker in front of me, and you can see all the circuits. You can see which ones are blown and which ones are not. And it's very, very close. I'm very close to this. I'm probably about maybe like 5 inches, 6 inches away. So it's not, I can touch it, you know what I mean? So as you move back, I'm probably about 4 or 5 feet away right now from the circuit breaker in front of me. You can still see it pretty well. I'm going to keep stepping back, and that's where you start to not really see it that much. So about 6 or 7 feet, this is pretty good for. Now let's go into the higher mode, which is going to be the 15 lumen mode. And that's 15 lumens from about 20 feet away or so. And we're going to go back over to the circuit breaker, and you can see that's a lot better. You can actually see everything. So you get your 0.5, and then you get your 15. Now before we head outside, this is what the 120 lumen mode looks like. So let's go. Right. You can make stuff out in that woods. See that tree there? That's with and without, see? And we'll pan over here. Now that area over there, about 80 to 100 feet. I'm going to put this in the 1500 lumen turbo mode now, and that's what the 1500 lumen turbo mode looks like. As you can see, we'll go all the way back there. About 1500 lumen turbo mode, between 80 and 100 feet, all the way at the back. You see those trees way, way back there, right there. I look like E.T. Elliot. E.T. phone home. Okay. And again, 1500 lumens. You can see it's kind of misting out right now. Now this is getting pretty warm in my hand, but I can still see everything I need to see with this. It's working out pretty well. It's nice and bright. See those junction boxes down there. You can see across the road. It's about 60 feet, roughly 70 feet from where I'm standing. There we go. Not bad. In the distance there, in turbo mode, 1500 lumens, that's about 200 feet or so. You can see off in the distance there, about 200 feet to that tree line over there. It's more flood, of course. Now let's do it this way, ready? We're gonna do the 0.5 lumen mode on the ground there. Kick it up to the 15 lumen mode. That's 15 lumens. You're probably going about 15, 20 feet. And then 120 lumens. You can see into the yard a little bit better. And then you're gonna go up to the 600 lumens. So you can really start seeing out there. And then 1500 lumens. And now you can see down the road. So there you go. 1500 lumens. You see all the way up into the tree line up there. Pretty good. Works for me. Now for my pros and cons. First, the pros. The newest features such as the invisible fully integrated proximity sensor and the new timer feature are great, and I'm glad that they added these options. The proximity sensor override is a must-have on an EDC flashlight, so I'm glad that they added that as well. The included metal L-dock was a nice surprise, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use it since I already have a docking station for my light. But if you don't have an Olight L-dock that can charge your light, you can always just use this metal clip to just, put it somewhere. The B3 Pro also has great run times and a decent throw and flood combination. Now moving on to the cons. At face value, it looks like more of the same old that you would expect from any Olight Baton light, but what more could you really want from an already nearly perfect pocket EDC flashlight? Even though the improvements may seem small to some folks, improvements of any kind are still improvements, and only true flashaholics will be able to appreciate the effort that went into making this light. With that said, if I had just one wish for this light, it would be that they would have added a tail switch, because I really felt the need for a tail switch. I just, my thumb was just going to the back of the light to turn it on every time I pulled it out of my pocket. I loved the Warrior Mini 2 design, and I'm sure that they'll make a similar version of this light in the future with a tail switch with different LED color tint options, because that's what Olight does. They really take our suggestions seriously when you guys make suggestions, and that's one thing I like about Olight's R&D department. The new Baton 3 Pro retails for just $69.99. But you can pick it up for just $49.99 with a 5-year free from defects warranty during the flash sale happening now. So overall, it's a great option if you're looking for a great new pocketable EDC flashlight with a lot of great features. If you're thinking of picking one up, please use my affiliate link down below in the description. I'll get some kickback from Olight, which helps keep the lights on here at the channel. Haha, the lights here on the channel. Yeah, okay. So definitely use my link below when making your purchase. Also wanted to mention that Olight just launched a new website called Olightstore as part of their online store expansion. Olightstore sells all kinds of outdoor gear that is useful for camping and other outdoor activities, and as part of the launch, Olight will be adding a free iMorse keychain to the cart of new customers and an i3E bronze to the cart of returning customers as part of their Olightstore promotion. I'll be reviewing the iMorse in an upcoming video. Also, don't forget, when the sales have ended but you still want to buy a flashlight, you can use my promotional code PG10 for an additional 10% off of your future purchase. I hope this video has been helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Prepared Guy, and until next time, guys, stay prepared.